The Strait of Hormuz. It's a narrow waterway, but transits about 20% of the world's daily consumption of oil. And right now, it's at the center of escalating tensions between Iran, the US, and Israel. On June 21st, the US bombed 3 of Iran's major nuclear sites, following a week of airstrikes between Israel and Iran. Tehran has said it will reserve all options to defend itself, raising fears that it could try to disrupt or even shut the Strait of Hormuz. So far, Iran's parliament has reportedly approved the strait's closure. The final call, though, lies with the country's National Security Council. The Strait of Hormuz links the Persian Gulf to the Indian Ocean, with Iran to its north, and the United Arab Emirates and Oman to the south. At its narrowest point, it's just 33 kilometers wide, and the shipping lanes are only 3.2 kilometers across in each direction. The proximity to land leaves vessels vulnerable to attack from shore-based missiles or interception by patrol boats and helicopters. Now to why it could impact you. The strait is the world's most important shipping artery for oil. Every day, 16.5 million barrels of oil pass through from Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, Kuwait, and the UAE. Over 20% of global liquefied natural gas flows through as well. Most of it goes to Asia, including China, India, Japan, and South Korea. If disrupted, it could send oil prices soaring and rattle the global economy. But here's the twist. Iran also depends on the strait to export oil, mainly to China, its biggest buyer. Closing it would hurt its own economy and risk alienating key allies.
If the Iranians try to close these straits, the Americans will open it, and they will come in contact with the Iranian Navy and a lot more. So that's one kind of war. I would describe that, I guess, as regional war, because the Houthis would become involved, pro-Iranian militias in Iraq and Syria would become involved. The Iranians could pursue asymmetrical cyber terror attacks abroad against Israeli and American interests. And we'd witness what we have never seen before, which is a more comprehensive war involving the United States and Israel and Iran.
But Iran doesn't need to send out warships. One option would be to carry out attacks against ships with small, fast patrol boats. Or it could launch drones and fire missiles towards ships from coastal or inland sites, making it too risky for commercial ships to venture through. Iran has used harassment of ships in the Gulf for decades to register its dissatisfaction with sanctions against it or as leverage in disputes. Will Iran actually close the Strait of Hormuz? Or is this just a negotiation tactic to stop further military strikes or push for sanctions relief? Whatever the case, global markets are watching and bracing for what could come next.